Hi everybody, Eddie Ficardale here again. So what we're going to look at here is a thing called the process of change. Okay, so when I'm talking about the process of change, what we're talking about here is somebody trying to move themselves on or to change a position where they are with things in life. And for that change process to happen, what I would really first suggest to you is to go and watch a short video on consciousness. And then I would also look at the one on the subconscious, because this subject that I'm going to cover just now is actually how the conscious and the subconscious communicate to each other and then start embedding automatic programs. So people change in many different ways, but there's two real solid ways where you can get change in a person. The first thing is you know that a shock can change us all. But one of the other things or ways for getting messages into the subconscious is a thing called repetition. So let's look at repetition and where that is in the sort of a life or your journey you've taken so far. So what you're going to understand when we finish this is most of the things that are in your subconscious are things that you've been forced to repeat over and over and over again. Now there is some work out there, you know, where they try to put numbers on the amounts of times when you repeat something that it gets locked into the subconscious. But look, think about this. Let me take you back to school. When you were in school, do you think the teacher repeatedly went over A, B, C, D, E, F because it was fun? Or 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. No, what the teacher knew is through repetition, this can be sort of a jammed into your subconscious and able to be collected automatically and then eventually run like a program. So when you bring the process of change into the workplace, what you're really looking at here is you need to get new behaviors or new ways of doing things repeatedly on the conscious mind before the subconscious accepts it. So look, let's quickly look at this. Let's take manual handling for an example. Say for instance, we notice on our work location that the majority of our people have an automatic lift where they're just sort of bending over with the knees locked in. And we all know that this is bad for our back. So we bring a trainer in for the day and train everybody how to lift properly. And what you'll notice is about an hour after the training's finished, everybody is now back to the old way of lifting and all the new stuff in the training room just dissolves. Now, if you're looking to get somebody to change anything in their life, then these one-hit classrooms will not work. Anytime we're doing training, we then have to think about how do we hammer that nail home? How do we get that repetition? And when you come into the psychological world as well, there is a thing called self-talk. And what can happen to people is they can begin to have automatic ways of thinking too. And a lot of this is put in there by repetition as well. And what I mean by self-talk is some people have a thing called negative self-talk, and they then develop a thing called NATS, which stands for negative automatic thoughts. And going through the process of change is being able to consciously begin to repeat or replace these with new thoughts. But the whole key for it is you having the will to keep going, repeat, because it's your efforts that will eventually bring all the positive things in life that you and your family deserve. Hope that helped you out today. Take care of yourself. All the best. Bye. Thanks very much for visiting our website, tuning into the video. I hope you find the content interesting and not just applicable for at work, but in many situations. So look, our journey continues. I hope you continue with us. Join us in social media. Visit our website, www.cardale.com. We're in Twitter, we're in LinkedIn. You know, come find us. It'd be brilliant to communicate with you there.